Hello everyone, this is William for Found in Japan, and you can see I've got my curly hair out today. That is not a perm, even though I've been asked many times. I'm in Osaka, and I'm down here near a train station. Today is Seiji no Hi, or coming of age day, where people who are 20 celebrate. And with COVID, I didn't really want to go out anywhere. I wanted just to walk around a little bit. So what we're gonna do is have a nice little walk around the park. It's very warm today. It's like in the mid 50s Fahrenheit, but it's very comfortable. Thanks to a little bit of Japan, I decided I need to get some peanut butter, so I'm gonna go do that on the way. Behind me is some train tracks. It's just a really cool road, but just goes on and on and on. Hope everyone is having a good new year. Like I said, in this stream we're just gonna walk some and talk some, and then hopefully look at some stuff. We're in Sakai City, which is south of Osaka. Comes from, but and then hopefully end up at the grocery store before not too long. This is a municipal city, like a ward office is what they're called, so it's like a little miniature city hall. That's what this kuyakusho means. It means that this is the office to help people that live in this area. There's some sound boxes for people who are visually impaired, and to let them know that it's time to cross. This is technically a large city, but a lot of stuff will not have English. This is absolutely crazy weather. Earlier last week there was snow throughout Japan. This is a very nice walking path. So many places in all over Japan, actually. This is what's called a bunka center, or cultural center, and inside is a library. They also have a theater where they show movies, but this is their book drop-off. So if you want to bring a book back when they're not open, you can do that. So reading and book culture is really big in Japan. I don't really like reading. I don't really like books, but I think Japan has one of the highest literacy rates of any first world country. Lots and lots of people love reading, not just comics, but actual novels, short and long form. This is where I come to take fall photos. I think if you look on my Instagram, you'll be able to see that this is where I came and took photos with my daughters. It's just really nice and quiet. Down that way is a valley, and in between the valley is a bunch. It's been a real shame. The last 2 years here, due to COVID, all the Christmas lights have been canceled, and this is actually one of the main places, this whole run of trees becomes cherry blossoms and lights and stuff. And they actually have some of the lights out, it looks like, but it's a very nice park. Well, as you see, no English. This path is actually 1,400 meters, so they have a little guide. What is it like? Let's see. For your number of steps. Wow. And how to walk. It's always important to know. Like I said, this place is loaded up with cherry blossoms usually, and in the springtime they usually have little festivals around these parts. They're very, very beautiful. They hang these bright pink lanterns everywhere, and oh, I hear some activities going on. There's a little side garden over. People have been skating. My son actually got a skateboard, but yeah. Skateboarding has become more popular since the Olympics, but is not really that big. Always a good outdoor activity. I really wish more people were supportive of it. It's a great activity, I think. Oh, audio in the house, boo boo boo, as Lito would say. Thank you for pushing that like button. If you like this or you want to see more things in Japan, leave a comment, leave a like. It's appreciated. If I can, the moon is out right now. Looks very nice. This is a giant open use field. Looks like somebody's flying a kite. Baseball. Practicing some biking. Always good. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier today, which is when people turn 20 in Japan, they're recent years they've changed it to where people, obviously it was 20, and young women tend to wear kimonos or nice dresses, and boys maybe wear a kimono, but usually a suit and visit shrine. It's just too many people, and COVID cases are getting too high. I'll take a walk in the countryside. There I am. Great things about Japan is if you move just a little outside of the main cities, you can get some really good stuff. Sorry that the quality drops a little. It just told me I had a transmission loss. Continue on this 1400 meter march. I wonder if there's anything interesting in this. Sports drinks, tea, coffee, nothing sticking out. Tried this in a short, look out for that, but this is chicken soup in a can, like ramen broth. Make sure to shake it before you drink it. And this is red bean. I never had this Americana. I might need to try that. $200 meters down. Wow. What's up with that? I really hope it's not. Baseball.
Again.
Little apartments. We got a school on the left and lots of apartments. These are nicer new apartments. I actually came and looked at moving into these when I first moved down here, but decided not to. 400 meters down. Some cool elevator parking spots. So since parking is so limited, lots of these smaller apartment complexes have installed multi-story elevator parking, and that top car would sink into the ground to allow someone to access the very top spot. These are all sakura or cherry trees on this road. So come a couple weeks, I might have to come and do just a slow walk video. Really hope the signal has cleared up. So let's see. Someone has dumped a car. It's pretty rare. I don't think I've ever seen a car dumped around these parts. Okay, I'm glad to see it. Thank you, Ariel, for letting me know. What I was saying, this year's goal is I'm gonna try to make one longer form comment video a week, and 1 or 2 shorts a week, and live when I can. And if global warming keeps up, I'll definitely be able to do that, because I hate the cold. Like, seriously hate the cold. But this is not bad. These are some little barriers at the park to keep people from running through with their bike, but it looks like someone has removed this one. And for people who have a wheelchair or something like that, you can go around. It's a little kindergarten. And in several videos I've actually talked about that. In the distance is Abe no Harukazu, the tallest building in Japan, and that's how far away we are right now and how big it is. So Ario just said, have to be careful not to stream in somewhere because it might overheat. That might be very true, and I'm gonna have to be very careful. Ario, how are you doing today? Is everything going well for you on this Monday, I guess? Down here is a segment of different clinics and a church, actually. They're all bundled up. Oh, genki desu. That's good to hear. This little road is great for people who have kids, because there's tons of little playgrounds and green. It's very clean. Here's a sign saying, as I just said, please don't throw your trash or tobacco or the cigarette butts on the ground. Here's actually another apartment that I looked at moving into. On the first floor, it was really modern, all concrete, everything. It's quite interesting. It's a nice little wonder what they're playing up here on the hill. doing some volleyball. Yeah, thank you, Ariel. I'll have to add all that stuff. Usually I pre-make the all the information and I make a screenshot and everything beforehand, but I actually just saw that Tokyo Paul had just gotten off, so I was like, you know what, the weather's really nice. I'm just gonna go outside, and I finished all my work. And I just decided I'm just gonna throw up a picture I took while walking. And unfortunately, the Prism app doesn't let us change it or add anything like that. So I'll do that in the future. It's a little townhouse, cottage row, really cute. That is just too close together for me. This is a high school, so the sign says. Guess nothing is going on right now. Yeah, Ariel, I figure quite a few people who would be watching the stream are all passed out right now. It is a Monday, so people probably have to get up and get ready for work soon. Still really weird to see my own shadow hanging off to the side, holding the gimbal sticking out. It looks really weird. Actually, earlier, some of those people who went in front of me on a bicycle are people that I know that just happen to be around here as well. So 200 more meters and this path is done. These are schools that are all just on top of each other. Pretty rare to see an elementary school with such a gigantic ground. Must be a fairly big school. This is the corresponding junior high school. Or maybe it's the other way around. This is really tiny on this right side school, so. Oh, thanks, Ariel. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that you're one or two of them. So I really don't worry about likes. I probably should care more about that. Just some extra content. My watch time is just not good. I really need to worry about sticking to that 1-1-1 and this year get as much as I can. I know that Yuka and Amy are both monetized, but I know Lemmy just a couple live streams ago finally hit her watch time. So, you know, I'd like to go out and do stuff and buy stuff, but as my wife might say, I've probably already spent too much money on gimbals and cameras and phones and lights that I never get to use. Whew. I'm actually getting very hot. No, that's okay. I just enjoy having you here for the live stream. I know we've got more people. I have to make better content. I gotta get better at producing on a regular basis, and with every video that is going to happen, I'm trying to think, where is the road that I need to go to? Okay, so to get to the Gilm Super, to buy the peanut butter that I blame Lido for, I'm going to go down and around. The Snack Sisters have really been just destroying it recently. 50 to 70, you know, 100, 150. You know, that was really smart of them the other day, moving stream to stream to stream so that they could pick up and carry their viewers over. One day. I don't know, I usually take all my videos and add them to playlists as I put them out. So I guess the last video I had just added to that playlist. We're gonna be walking at the sun, so I'm sorry if it's a bit bright. But you can see what some small city back roads look like. I probably need to start reaching out to little restaurants and stuff like Nomadic and be like, hey, can I come to your restaurant and try your food? You know, make a little video. I don't want any food for free. I just want to come in and sit down. Maybe Lido and I need to make a list of places. Like over there is some udon place. Looks nice. Wait for the green light. This walk actually feels really great today because my kendo practice the other day was super cold and I probably need to do more exercise. Oh, a nice garden. Nice dental clinic, or haisha as they're called in Japanese. Open 6 days a week. I love the dentist in Japan. I don't know why, but it just seems like this is the type of place Lido would love to come and eat. Anything I haven't tried? Nope. We're getting into farmhouse territory now. As I head down into the valley, here's a Okinawa style restaurant. I'm gonna have to remember this. My wife might want to drive over here and try it out. This gasoline stand says that it is 154 yen per liter for regular. So I believe that would make it about $4.50 or $5 a gallon US. Self-service. I need to get a shoulder harness like Nomadic so I can just try and get up there and walk. Can I ask you, Ario, if there was some type of video that you would like to see, or a series of videos that you would like to see, what would you like to see? Like some places or some specific type of food or some instruction of something? An ice cream parlor. Huh. This is cute. I will definitely have to bring my family here. Yeah, here's down in the valley. Whew. A bunch of snack that I don't believe are open. It is only 4 in the afternoon, 3:30, 4. wish I had brought my other phone with me so that I could be taking some photos. Oh, here comes the real check. Do they have the soda I want? Costella soda, no! I keep walking on. Wow. It's much nicer to even walk down in here. When I come to this area, I always drive. Nail salon and bar. There's a Ferrari, Lamborghini, I don't know. They're all the same to me. Takoyaki. That smells great. I really wish I had time to stop and eat. I guess this place is called a no-no-eat. Pretty much made a big square right now. We're on the back leg, I guess, but there's tons of mountains in south and east side of Osaka, and these mountains here often get covered in snow or are not visible, but with all the sun recently, they are very visible. Here's the interesting thing that I didn't ever really know is tobacco is tobacco, like Western tobacco, but little snack shop. No, they don't have the drink I want. But they A lot of things in Japanese that are a foreign word are made into katakana, the harder shaped strokes. But for some reason, tobacco is hiragana, like it belongs to Japan. Maybe that's similar as basketball. So if you've not lived in Japan, so like basketball is written in katakana as basketball, but the baseball, which is different, is called yakyu, which literally means field ball. But it's really interesting to me to see that we're very close to the Kansai International Airport, Kansai Kuko, and you can just barely make it out, but there's a plane flying overhead right now. Yeah, Tokyo is really modern about that. Actually, you know, it's illegal to smoke in a lot of the areas in Tokyo, but not so much in Osaka. Buildings and stuff, it's illegal inside and whatnot, except for otherwise said, but it's actually cheaper to smoke in Japan than in the US. Where I'm from is North Carolina, and tobacco is a huge part of the industry there. But I think a pack of Marlboro Reds in my state are probably like $6 or $7 a pack, and I think they're $3.50 here. So there's definitely a lot going into it, and I don't know. They said on TV that they're just gonna keep raising the tax on it, and I've actually seen interviews with like businessmen and pachinko playing people where they've said they're more willing to give up eating than to give up their cigarettes. So it's a pretty interesting idea that you'd rather smoke than eat. But I can tell you this much, down here in this little valley section where it's not sunny right now, it is way cooler. So here's something else that's pretty interesting. This house, or series of houses, look very nice. They're quite old. This house has some, are these butang or grapefruits? Just hanging off. And I believe by Japanese law, once it crossed into the open domain of the road, because it's in the public domain, but like you can't go into someone's house to get stuff or onto their property. So, you know, there's the complaints of people who have bamboo. The bamboo shoot grows out on the neighbor's yard. Well, the neighbor eats the bamboo shoot, and the person who owns other ones like, no, that's my bamboo shoot. But it looks like nobody's picking their citrus without permission, so I won't either. Got a 7-Eleven Holdings. Make sure it's green. I actually do not like 7-Eleven. I am a Family Mart and then Lawson's next. The problem with that is that 7-Elevens tend to have the special drinks or collaboration drinks, and that just kind of sucks for me. Well, here's actually a low flying plane. That's how close we are to the airport. They must be making a lap to turn around because they're staying about the same height. I was looking online and apparently this is the Wada. The Wada is river goes way, way, way back out. Sorry, heron. I just saw recently how use the New Year decoration. Could be mistaken. Yeah, might be. Oh, the river does not look good. Need some pretty heavy rainfall to wash that out. This is a car shop that I'm not entirely sure they're a car shop. Never see any business, but they have very fancy cars, so there's that. Looks like a ballet studio. And this place used to be pachinko, which is weird that it died because there's no place like down here, but yeah. Some sweet rims for the high ace. So this big green sign is where I'm headed. This is Yomusupa, like I said, where Lido went the other day. Mine is, however, very strict about videoing inside, so I will not be doing that. Here's a Koun Chinese restaurant. And wow, it smells really good. Dongjing Spice Cafe. World Curry. Have to check that out. But yeah, we're now at the Yomusupa. Let's see, is that right? I don't know. If that's right or if the other way is right, but that's my right hand, it's just down. But I don't know if that's correct or not. I'll have to check on the playback. But thank you for joining me. I can't videotape in here. They're really strict about it, this one. I'm gonna pick up some peanut butter. Thank you for joining me on this walk, and I hope to see you in another video for what can be found in Japan. Bye. Mata ne.